Me. My voice turned up. So it's always about me. Anyway, welcome everybody. Welcome back to those who've been here before, and welcome to those who haven't. Stick around. We are giving away. We're going to try to give away at least one reading today. If we can get to 15 viewers, we'll give away a reading. So, if you want a reading, only $10. That $10 is maybe little to you, but very huge to us. So, we appreciate those who have been supporters. We do have the major supporters down at the bottom. And yeah, let's get started. No secret. Hello and welcome back. You're all doing well. We're in Wisdom Wednesday. Wednesday Wisdom. That's how we're titled it. Anyway, happy hump day. And we're here to do live readings again. So anybody who's interested, just go to my link tree down here at the bottom of the screen. It will take you to my PayPal, my Venmo, and my Cash App. Those who are on a phone, you might need to take a screenshot and then enlarge it if you can't see it. But the moderators usually put it into the comments, so make sure you look it up for the comments. You can copy and paste and put it in your browser. It'll take you right to my PayPal, Venmo, and Cash App. Just trying to get the music on here. All right. Happy Wednesday, Kathy. Please share this out to many, far and wide. Share it out to all your friends. Share it out to everybody in your groups. And make sure you put your own quote to it. So just even if it says live, it gets seen more when you do that. They rank everything on here, so shares are a big deal. There we go. There's a link tree right there. And the comments is also on the screen. Good morning, Tina. What's up, Tom? Happy Woden's Day. Much love, Platonic. Thank you. Sent to you as well. We need to add Tom to the moderator room. Are you friends with us on our personal pages, Tom? Since you're here all the time and you are supportive, very supportive, we're might as well add, and you're getting too good at the psychic game. You have been for a while. That's where you get added when you win too many times. You gotta give everybody a level playing field. Friends with Norma, so she can invite you. These damn flies. I'm gonna be grateful. I mean, it was nice and cool this morning, but oh my god, when these flies go away, Jesus. All right. Looks like we got the moderators in here. Let's see if we can get anybody else. My page had a couple of flags on it, so I had to go get rid of them. And I think they were for smoking on live. So it's against their and nudity, so we can't show nudity on either one. But you know, you can take your kid to an art gallery and there's nudity everywhere. I don't know. Yeah, church. Cherubs. It's kind of weird to think about it. Babies, naked babies. I mean, and then they just call them angels so they get away with it. Okay. It's okay if you're doing that. Sistine Chapel's fine. I mean, that is in another country, but still. We tend to promote a lot of violence here, get people desensitized to it. I mean, the 80s was like straight, just violent movies. I mean, don't get me wrong, I watched them. Arnold Schwarzenegger movies, and Sylvester Stallone movies. Who else? There's many. Let's see what the guy's name. The sex offender guy? Steven Seagal. Oh, shit. That's from intro. The show I watched. All right. 5 in here, 4 in here. Hopefully you're all out sharing. Give it a little time for people to come in here. It's been getting a little bit better. 80s was the best era. I mean, if you go back and watch those movies, though, now, they're cheesy. The effects on them are. I mean, yeah, that's what I was trying to say. It's like, yeah. We can show plenty of violence on TV, but don't say shit or the F word or any of that. You think the best music was the 80s? There was some good music in the 80s. I like some from the 70s that I dig, and even some late 60s. But yeah, there were some good songs. Yeah, the Cars. There was a lot of good bands in the 80s. The Cars, Huey Lewis and the News. I don't know, some people don't like him, but I do. Yeah, there's a running joke on a show that I watched, Tom, about CERN. Somebody let a marmot get in there and it screwed up our whole time-space continuum. Yeah, CERN is weird. But yeah, we're definitely in a weird timeline, that's for sure. One of the weirdest. Oh, so I can't smoke on lives. Oh well. An hour without cigarette. They're getting stricter and stricter. Yeah, doors were good. They were like late 60s, early 70s. Some weird stories about that too. You ever heard about, you ever seen that or read that book? I haven't read it, but I looked into it a lot. Strange Things from Laurel Canyon or something like that. David McGowan, I think, wrote it. He talks about all these people like Frank Zappa and the Doors, or a lot of bands back in that time, being kind of like this creation of what do they call it? Drawing a blank again. Tavistock. You'll survive. Yeah, Van Halen was really good. I remember my dad bought that cassette tape, Van Halen 1984. That was a good one. Yeah, they can do that. If you're a bigger account, they let you get away with it. If you're bringing a lot of revenue in, they don't care. There's a double standard. We're definitely dealing with multiple tiered society. Oh, I've seen all kinds of stuff. Instagram's terrible. I have like women flashing their coochies and they don't get rid of them. It's kind of funny. It's like, what? But I can't, you know. The Buckinghams. Is that? Oh, that's like before. Damn it! Now I forgot. Fleetwood Mac, right? The Buckinghams were before, so that was Lindsey Buckingham, right? I think I just learned that the other day watching some. I was watching a documentary on them. Yeah, they are extremely woke. They're just extremely assholes. That's woke used to be a good thing, but they've turned it into some weird pansy ass thing. That's not woke. That's further trying to bury things. In my opinion. Woke actually came from, I think, the black community. Are you woke? It just meant you were aware of things. But they've turned it into some other weird thing. Purple hair and chicks with penises. Which, whatever, do your thing, but why does it have to be everywhere and controlling everything? People have got, you know. I read a meme yesterday, I think it said, obviously the timeout generation didn't work as well as the ass whooping generation. That is true. And the people that get awards for being 15th place. Yeah, I got hijacked. You're right, Peter. Your mom was a beatnik and your father was a true hippie. Nice. Which the beatnik was just, that's what beatniks kind of morphed into, was hippies, right? What are you shaking your head for? Your mom is? Oh, yeah. So that's because your mom's got like 15 Facebook accounts. She forgets her password on one and then just creates another one. Tell you about your life. Well, we are doing readings here. If you want me to look into it and give you a little general message, yeah, we can do that, Himani. We get up to 15, we'll give away a free reading. We get up to 15 viewers. Right now we're at 6. Call them. That's the funny part. When you call them, they don't answer. Oh, why didn't you answer? Because you're not who you say you are? Yeah, there was a whole thing in like the 70s, late 60s, like Frank Zappa, his dad was like a pretty high up in the military. Jim Morrison's dad was actually the one that was on the ship for the Gulf of Tonkin. He was the admiral. So all these kids of like, which back in the day, everybody joined the military, but these were high up officers. It's kind of a psyop. Not to say that I don't like the Doors. I love the Doors, but they may have been a psyop to a certain extent. You were born in the year of Roe versus Wade, huh? I don't even know what year I was. I mean, I know what year I was born, but I don't know what was going on then. I know the hit song that was during my birthday was an Olivia Newton-John song, which I can't remember now. You ever look that up? The hit song of your month and year of birth? Or even down to the day, I think you can do it. What is it? What you mean? Speak proper English, dude. At least proper.
My mom uses many things.
Yeah, she doesn't do that. Norma's getting, well, so there's a scammer trying to scam her, pretending to be her mom. So she's talking to them right now. Those are like everywhere. Scammers. I wish Facebook would take care of that, but they won't. Neither will TikTok.
Oh, that's true.
The music, Elvis is still the king. That's all that energy, right? It's all about. He was all about like the entertainment part of it, the energy. Yeah, there's a lot of bands that were. Like the bands that went to Woodstock, a lot of them were good. But that could have even been a creation of like, they try to turn everybody into this certain thing. Well, I can't remember what they call it. The New Age. Which I don't consider myself a New Ager. A lot of the stuff that the philosophy I follow is from, way before Jesus. Ancient history. Call it Platonism, but I'm not a Platonist. I think the ancient Greeks had a lot of good ideas about things. And when I do remote views to certain places, I always run into ancient Greece or that kind of vibe. So it's got to be something to it. Yeah, I'm just common sense. And then, above that. Or more than that, but not into, definitely not into the status quo, that's for sure. Never have been. Runaway train never coming back. Oh, I like it in the reggae version. Remember these guys? Who was this? Wasn't Jesus Jones? I can't remember. They came out around the same time as Jesus Jones, though. Not the Gin Blossoms. I can't remember. Who sings Runaway Train? Does anybody know? From the 90s? Yeah, I thought in the 90s, most of it. Other than like Alice in Chains, I really like them. Pearl Jam's way too political. But they had some good songs. I've never been into Nirvana. How to get rid of fleas? I don't know. For your dogs and cats? Yeah, those are little buggers. Those things tend to work, those collars. They've worked for our dogs. Fleas are terrible, though. Now, how do you create an event, an hour and a half, before you go live, invite a bunch of people, and get less reach? Just trying to figure that one out. What's that? It's not working? Oh, you must have swiped. Yeah, I've used those dog collars. Those usually work, but they have some other spray stuff. You might have to go to Tractor Supply or go to a farm place, like a farm supply, they're gonna have like more, which they sell over the counter, but you don't know about that they're selling over the counter someplace else. It's a farm supply places usually. Go ask them and they can help you. Yeah, diatomaceous earth works. Yep. Means you have to what? Pat it on them or something? What would you do? How would you apply it? We use that in our chicken coop to keep the bugs away. Safe as to pay the rent, to pay your share. Yeah, I would just go to like if you have a Tractor Supply and they'll probably recommend diatomaceous earth too. It's like yeah, you use it like a powder puff. Yeah. Thank God my dogs don't have fleas. The coyotes are back though. Yeah, it looks like this. It's just a bag. It dries everything out so they can't. Calcium bentonite. It's not harmful to animals. Yeah, you can call you that. They probably have something stronger too. But I would say just go to Tractor Supply, vets, or I don't know, vets are even gonna. Sometimes they won't even give you advice. You gotta pay me. We used to have a place in Utah. There's a place called. They might have. Oh yeah, they have Tractor Supplies there. All right, Salt Lake one. They have IFA, Intermountain Farmers Association. That place is huge too. We got our to get rid of cockroaches. We got that stuff and it worked perfect. I mean, it worked perfect for us, but every other apartment was getting them. We weren't getting any. They're like, man, roaches have really picked up. Like, yes, because we got rid of ours. Because Norma lived in a place that had roaches. They were already taking up residence before she got there. In that whole complex. Because that slumlord wouldn't clean them up. But then we got this little gel stuff and it works good. I know they did only have one hit, huh? That was a one-hit wonder. I watch a guy on YouTube called, his name's Professor Brock. He's pretty good. That dude knows a lot about bands and history. He was just showing like two-hit wonders. Not ones that were one-hit wonders, ones that had two hits. And there's a lot of those. I don't get everybody in here right now. It's kind of weird. Man, is that another phone call? Holy hell. What's up, Billy Joe? Doing good. How are you? I mean, you don't want to run anything that has too many problems, Michelle. If it's going to cost you too much money, yeah, I wouldn't. Good to hear. You have a new picture up too, I see. Joan Osborne. I've heard that name, but I'm not sure who it is. I just know Ozzy Osbourne. Joan Osborne sounds very familiar though. What did she sing? That's the thing about those one-hit wonders. Did you hear that guy, the singer from Puddle of Mud, was in a standoff with police? That's nuts. He's kind of unhinged though. Very into the go fast or meth, coke. Classic folk rock. Yeah, I've heard her name, but I don't know. I can't put her to any song. Did you leave a YouTube of her? Oh wait, Two Billy Joe Smith. Wait,
Smith and Ellis.
Billy Joe Ellis. Sorry, and Bill. We got two Billy Joes in here. That's odd occurrence, but welcome. There's Michelle. She just paid $10. Thank you, Michelle, for the $10 Venmo. You will be up first. What if God was one of us? That's her. I know who that is. I know that song. Hello, Pam. Well, I would, for one, when she gets back, I'm going to start it. All right, Michelle, are you back in here? Wait for Michelle to come back. There she is. I mean, right off the bat, you need to make those fixes. I would make sure everything's fixed. And if it's not, you need to get money to fix it. So work in the deal, money to fix it. I would make sure you go over that house with a fine tooth comb and make sure everything's proper. Make sure that realtor's making sure that everything's divulged so you know exactly what you're looking at. I feel like it's a good house. You got the six of cups, so it must have been something that kind of called to you. It's like more of a connection than just looking at a house. And then you got the Six of Wands, which is victory. That's right now. So it looks like you're looking at something that's got a lot of good potential, but you got the Justice card, which is making sure you did everything right and proper. Right? Maybe make sure this is a balanced deal. It's not something you're just jumping into. You want to make sure you're working that deal where you're not having to pay for a lot of those expenses. And if you are, they better take some off the price. Whatever it's gonna, get some bids on what it's gonna take. Maybe have an electrician go out there and look at it and see, get a bid, find out it's perfect. Yeah, if it's worth, if it's something calling to you, I would just have an electrician go out there and look at it. Even like a contractor, have them go out and look. I don't know if you can get a contractor out there, but like somebody who can look at the whole, look at everything, an inspector, a contractor, and let them tell you what is necessary. I would even say, hire an inspector. Go look and make sure everything's okay on the up and up, or at least the problems you need to pay for. And you got communication, so that would be that. Communicate with this realtor. Communicate with someone who can go and inspect it and look at it and make sure that you're not going to jump into a money pit. So your due diligence is required here. Thank you, Billy, for sharing. And I think there's a good possibility you will get into this house, but make sure that you are not jumping into something that doesn't pass code. I'm watching this guy that bought a house in Oregon, and somebody, because he was a bigger name, like he has a lot of followers or subscribers, he got a stalker like calling code enforcement on him. You got that red flag. It's the inspector's report. We got that red flag. Yeah. Just be careful. Don't let your love of this house or what could be of this house lock you into it, because you don't want to jump into something you're just gonna have to keep making repairs on. Yeah, what if God was one of us? That's a good song. Yeah, so everything in the inspector's report you need to really take heed to. And of course, you're going to have repairs you're going to make. It's just owning a home. That's just the way it is, especially an older one. But yeah, just be careful. It's a big purchase. Handle it as such. Make it a good investment, not one that you have to keep investing in just to get it up to snuff. You have a lot of leverage with this house, so knowing what's wrong with it, you can work on that price. Work that price down. Make a list of everything you got. Well, you got an inspector's report, so. Oh yeah, that's pretty new. Why does it already have electrical problems? Which means the electrician that worked on it probably didn't do a good job. So you got to think about those things, because you got to go into everything. You know how much just to change electrical. And yeah, she is from Seattle. Okay, I remember her. Yeah, I remember. I just didn't remember what song she had. Yeah, just stick to your guns, Michelle. Awesome, Tina. We can't wait. Tina always sends awesome boxes. Thank you. Oh, I got to pay for PO box here this month. Oh well. Yeah, they can't charge $100 every 6 months, which I guess isn't too bad. But we had a friggin' address they would give us, but they won't do that. Are you just gonna send it through FedEx? That just goes to the Safeway. Probably best way to send it. USPS, I don't know. It's more expensive than FedEx and UPS sometimes. She covers the son of a preacher man too. That's a good song. Man, it's been slow this morning. What the hell is going on? 6 people. Like I've been on here for a week. Actually, people that just started accounts, they get lots of love. 2 boxes. Too good to us, Tina. Thank you. Yeah, I went in there one time to get a box. I don't remember who it was from. It might have been from you guys. I'm like, oh, you got a big box there. I'm like, yeah, it's FedEx, right? That's what you do with FedEx. Good morning, Kathy. How far do I have to go out to smoke? Oh, yeah. It's fun. I really want to. It's going to happen now. Yes, we are doing readings right now. So anybody who wants a live reading, they're only $10. You just have to go to my link tree. If you've had a reading before, you should be able to find me wherever you paid me before. They're only $10. If you'd like to leave more, you can. I appreciate it. But you don't have to. $10 is all you need. The dreaded drive to town. I shouldn't dread it that much. Kind of nice to get off the property for a minute. Norma's been here for months. Since it's been hot, we can't take the dogs with us, or I don't want to leave her in the truck because it's hot. But yeah, when it gets cooler, and we're getting like, oh my God, should we show Tina the white eggs? Tina, we got some white eggs. Those leghorns are working double time. I think we had one lay 2 eggs yesterday. One of the leghorns. I don't need all 3 of them. I can carry them all. There's your white egg. My fingernails are all dirty, so silly. I'm not on a homestead. I live in the dirt, or on top of the dirt. And the rooster has he still been chasing you?
He still does sometimes. Like it's not like a regular thing. Like when
When you go to like certain things, like he's trying to protect things. He's an overachiever. But yeah, we did hear coyotes last night. They're back. They were gone all summer. I think they all hang down by the river when it's hot. There's a lot of trees down there. Yeah, Tina and Mike. Well, Tina will only eat white eggs, so they bought us 4 chicks. Yeah, 4 chicks. And 3 are girls and 1's a rooster. And boy, is he loud. Yeah, you'll have white eggs. They're still little right now, but they'll get to full size soon. This is considered egg laying prep. What Tractor Supply says. It's not gonna borrow soap. I mean, doesn't leave bruises. Or no, if you beat somebody with a bag of oranges, it won't leave bruises, apparently. Don't ask me why I know that. The Predators. Yeah, I dare a hawk to come into that run. They'll get owned real quick. It's not the ones I worry about. I worry about like coyotes and but they're all inside at night. They can't get into the pen or the coop. And they don't hunt during the day. They're usually at night and in the morning, right before the sun goes down, right before the sun comes up. Out there cackling and howling. And my dogs are in heat, which is kind of scary because they spend the night outside. I don't want any little coyote pups. Although they wouldn't know how to live out here. Instinct. Yeah, we got to figure out what to do with all our eggs. We need, like pickle some or get a bunch of hard-boiled eggs, make some potato salad. That'd be good. Snakes? Yeah, me too.
yeah, me too.
The rattlesnakes? Yeah, me too. And for the most part, like most wild animals out here, even snakes, they'll run from you when they see you. That snake came right up by the freaking fire pit, though. Yeah. And that's the only one I've seen so far. I want to see a gopher snake because gopher snakes eat all the mice and will kill rattlesnakes. So I don't mind reptiles. They're just the ones that can kill you. Yeah, they kind of a cause for alarm. And yeah, snakes can get in there too, but they'll tear apart a snake. The chickens, chickens are savage. I didn't realize how savage they were until I had them. But they are, yeah, they're little mini dinosaurs. I thought they were the T-Rex that they derived from, but no, it's Velociraptor. So they're like basically evolution of the Velociraptor, which kind of further proves that dinosaurs started with wings. Dinosaurs and reptiles are not too much different from each other. Yeah, when they catch anything. They tore apart a mouse when they were free grazing. There was a mouse out here dead, and I'm like, damn. They didn't waste any time. They didn't eat it, but they pecked it to death. Yeah, they go crazy for it. Like just going for their treats. You can give them like a full slice of pizza, and one will pick it up and take it over to the corner, like, get away, this is all mine. So you have to cut it all up. You have a great day as well, Kathy. Ugh. Who is this? I can't remember who this is. Or the original artists. Oh yeah, you see, man, they all fight like I don't know, the roosters, hens. She's like a really sweet girl, but they've messed with her comb. The roosters are like, Jesus, dude. Got a really big one and then one that's kind of skinnier. He's tall, but he's not. Yeah, he's a leghorn. Red's getting to be more sweet, I think. It seems like it. He still won't let me pick him up. Actually, he's the only one I've been able to pick up. I think Foggy didn't let me pick, or did I grab him too? I think I picked him up once. He freaks out, flies. Yeah, that's the only snake I've seen. I've seen lizards, but I ain't seen them around lately. I bet you that rattlesnake got them. Because I haven't seen any yet for like a couple of weeks. Thank God. I need to get a shotgun. That'll do them. All you gotta do is point the barrel. You don't have to really aim that hard. Point the barrel in that direction and they'll be bye-bye. Yeah, we can't deal with deadly animals around here, deadly reptiles. They have to go. And I'm not about to be a snake charmer. Sometimes I see people out here, they'll pick them up with those grabbers and put them in a bucket and then take them. Like, why would I take it to somebody else's land? You know, so somebody else could be in danger. No, there's snake fences though. That's how you prevent from the snakes. The snake fences. I'm sure you don't want bait. I don't want to bring more in here. I don't know of a snake trap either. Those dudes are crazy over in India that do the like snake charming. Baby lizard. Yeah, I remember one at your place. Yeah. Lizards will let you talk to them too. You can sit there and talk to them. Some of them will just sit there like, oh, you're being nice to me. So the two or three we had here, one of them was really afraid. He was the biggest one. They call them whiptails. Whiptail lizard. Lizards are funny. We used to catch lizards. They were called bluebellies in Utah where we lived. We had a bluebelly. I don't know if that's the right name for them, but and horned toads. They were around Price area. So they run up here like, yeah, they're not going to do anything to you though. I haven't had one run up my leg. Usually they're running away from me. Hello, Tracy. I'm glad you finally caught me live too. They charges you? Oh shit. You're the lizard queen. Yeah, oh, you mean a tarantula, Tom? They have like these big desert spiders out here too, I think. I'll have to look into. You look into all kinds of species because we're out here in the wild. Like all that shit lives out here. I haven't seen a deer yet. I haven't seen a bear. I think the bear hang out higher elevations, like 7,000 feet or higher. I know there's deer and elk here. But yeah, it's like forced me to look into it and like study what wildlife is around. We get turkey vultures, but they're usually like by themselves. We were yelling at one time, it was flying over. Get out of here! It did get out of here just about. Look bigger than a tarantula? Damn. I would like to see a tarantula. They're not that harmful. They can bite you. You may swell up a little bit, but it doesn't kill you. You ever seen a what do they call them? Tarantula killer. They're really pretty looking, but they're like hornets. They're kind of a blue color. I think they're blue with orange wings or orange with blue wings. I can't remember. I saw my first one at Kathy's place. They were up on the pole. Tina wasn't having it. It's kind of funny watching birds, like just regular birds will mess with these dogs. Like, they know they're on their leads, so they're just like, they'll go perch on a bush pretty close, start singing. Damn, 2 feet 9 inches. And that's one of those. I'll bet you one of those desert spiders. They have them in Middle East too. They're like really long legs. Yeah, I wouldn't want to see one of those either. I'd smash it. Yeah, there are some people that are out here that are like, well, they're our neighbors. No, they're not. They're not going to be my neighbor if I see one. That's a threat to my livestock, my dog, me, Norma. Hello, Tamara. $9:45. I want breakfast. We should have some eggs. We haven't had eggs in a while. We should make one of those things. Try to make one of those things. We have ham. Let's chop it up. Basically, like scramble eggs, pour them in a greasy pan or oily pan, and then put a tortilla over it. Yeah, you put the ham, cheese, and then put the tortilla over it, and then flip it, and then wrap it up. It makes kind of like a hot pocket, ham and cheese hot pocket. Threw a stone at it, ran off. That was probably a smart idea. The running off. Apparently, I have a wrist rocket coming, so those will kill birds. Those will kill snakes too, I bet. Of course, it was given to me because of the dogs running up on our property. Shoot dirt clods at them. I don't know. Maybe buy them. They're pretty scary. I mean, unless they don't think that you're here, they'll run up. If you're not paying attention, they'll just run through camp. But on my way, BP. I found an album on cassette that was Beds Are Burning, same day. Huh. Whoops, I just showed my cigarette. I'll just wait. That's my brother's birthday. I sent him a happy birthday again. I sent it to him on the 8th, thinking it was his birthday. My birthday's on the 14th. I'm like, oh shit, yeah, my sister's on October 8th. You're home totally alone for the first time? Where's Roger? Taking Dorothy to the doctors? Yeah, 10 appointment. That's weird. You can just run around naked in the house. That's more of a guy thing. Yeah, I can be naked. Not that they are, but I said that coming out here. I'm like, no, I'm not going to run around naked. Midnight oil. What was the name? Was that the album name now? Beds Are Burning? No one here on the property except the dogs and animals, right? You're not completely alone. And the lizards. Only human on the property, at least. In your PJs now. Hello, Rosemary. Good afternoon. Welcome. Yeah, we got about 10 minutes and then we're going to sign off. So if anybody wants a reading, I mean, of course, if 3 people pay for a reading, we won't get off until that time unless my battery runs out, but I don't think it's going to. If you'd like a reading, 1-question readings right here down at the link tree, linktr.ee/psychic shaman 333. Hello, Sean. Good afternoon, Tricia. Lunchtime, awesome. Feeding the goats and chickens. I think if we get something next, it's probably going to be pigs. Goats are good too, though. They're going to have to do something. I'm not going to feed them. I can't afford pets. They better be bringing something to me. Live with Warsi. And you lived in Morency. Okay, that in Arizona. Lived. Sorry. Thank you, Tanya, for the $15 cash app. We put Tanya on big supporter. She pays for a lot of readings too. General, okay. And thank you again. If you didn't hear me the first time, appreciate it. Thank you for the $15. Coal miner town. I lived in a coal miner town once. It's called Price, Utah. And I lived in Wellington, which is another coal miner town, which is about 6 miles south of Price. Carbon County, Utah. She might be. See her? That's got to be weird being in the house without any other humans walking around, right? You're in the PT dance? Just go do that. All right, Tanya. The conch shell is the first card. That's your calling. Feels like you've already settled into that, so you're pretty. You know where you're going. You know where your passions are pulling you. This is in the past position, which means you already accepted that calling. So it's going to require some changing, some shifting. And in a lot of ways, it's not something you expected, but this is where you are. Here you are, right? And I feel like Shapeshifter comes in. This is in the present position, so a lot of changes or adapting is happening right now with you. And this is just bringing you to like a renewal of faith in yourself, faith in the universe and spirit. You got the birth card, which is the renewal. And it's like, looking at things from a childlike perspective again, like a wonder or amazement. It's kind of a refreshed life, refreshed energy. And then you got the numbers card. So paying attention to the numbers, like I said, you're on your path. You're doing well. You're in the right place. When the numbers come around, like 111 or 222 or 777 or 999, it's just kind of a way of letting you know that you're on the right track. So when you see those numbers in succession, you'll notice because they show up again and again and again and again. Yet 111 always. It's letting you know you're on the right track. All week, see? The numbers are talking to you. It's letting you know you're in sync with life and with what you're doing and with the universe. You're very welcome. Thank you, Tanya. I need to add you to the list. I couldn't remember everybody, but I'm going to be added to the ticker. Special thanks. All right, let's see what we got here. That license plate phone, yep, anywhere. Diesel and dust. Okay. Thank God for Google, right? Oh. I don't know if you got that from Google, but you had the album. You had the cost of something. You ever notice Walmart does those 333s and 111s? They price a lot of their stuff like that. Doing some number magic. Man, I don't like Walmart, but it really does. It really does serve a good purpose for people out here. You know what I saw, which I want to see more of, is in New Mexico, I got an advertisement. It was like a local grocery store, like old school, like not a big franchise. And they brought in all local, sold all local products. That's awesome to see. And in southern Utah, they actually have a gold dollar. So it's actually like it's gold. It's like lined with gold, so it's actually worth the price of what it is. And they use it. It's circulating out here around this area. So there's a lot of little things going on that are alternative to the mainstream or the status quo, which I love. These monopolies need some competition. All right, last call for readings, everybody. Got about a couple more minutes, so if you want a reading, let me know in comments. We'll stick around and we'll give you a reading. If not, see you next time. We're going to wrap it up here in a couple more minutes. Yeah, Norma is cold because I have the air conditioner on. I'm hot. She's cold. But I guarantee if I turned that off, she'd be hot. She's always cold. It'll be like 90 degrees outside and she's cold. It is like, what is it right now? I don't think it's 90 yet. But... Inger, good to see you again. Look, it swooped right in. It's like, hey, wait a minute. Don't sign off yet. Yeah, she wears that coat a lot. Inger, okay, she wants a general reading. Okay, thank you, Inger. I didn't see the notification yet, but I trust you. You've done it many times before. What's that? Oh, the headphones. Okay, you are going to need a break here pretty soon. Your energy is running on high. You got the Journey card. It's all about utilizing your imagination. Imagination is not just someplace where we make shit up. It's actually where we divine things from. So that collective energy that we all have and collective wisdom is running through all of us. We can tap into it at any time. You're following your journey pretty quickly. So you got the crystals card, which is the amplification, which is that's that high energy. Right? We use crystals to amplify the energy or amplify whatever it is we're manifesting. And this is where I see you right now. Now, because you're doing this, make sure you ground. Don't burn out. You got the buried in earth card. So don't let yourself fly so high and so long that you know, without coming down to refuel. That's what the buried in earth card is talking about, is giving yourself some time to rest. And she hasn't worn her ratty ass old robe for a long time. That's good too. This is opening doorways for you, Inger. You got the doorways card. And that is about opportunity coming up for you. Just make sure you give yourself a rest, because you're energetically, you're doing great. You just don't want to overdo it. But if you can give yourself a rest, you're going to notice opportunities opening up for you. Just be sure to recognize them when they come, and don't be afraid to walk through that door of opportunity or window of opportunity. Thank you, Inger. All right, everybody, I think we're going to sign off for now. I've got to go to town, so have a great day. Enjoy your alone time, Kathy. Thank you all for being here. Thank you all for sharing, Tom and Norma and everybody else that's been here and that's shared. I appreciate all of you. Have a great day. We'll see you soon. Thank you, everybody.